Hi, it's Ella from VoMoplants.com, and this is part 1 of our Coleus collection. Let's start with our best seller, Kong Rose. Kong Rose has a burgundy leaf with the green margin and the rose center. These are young plants, so the leaves are medium sized, but as they mature, they're going to be extremely large. Next to it, we have Wizard Watermelon. It almost like King of Wizard Rose, but the leaf itself is yellow with rose center and green margin. These plants are in bloom right now. We're gonna harvest seeds later for the next growing period. Next is Kong Mosaic. These are fairly young plants. I just transported them, but you already can see how large the leaves are. They are yellow-green with brush strokes of burgundy, and the burgundy can be saturated or diluted with green. This little guy is the black dragon, but I'm gonna show him later. Next Coleus is Superfine Rainbow Multicolor. It has variegated leaves as well in green, pink, and burgundy colors. It also has yellow veins on scalloped leaves, which makes this particular variety. This little guy is a cross between Wizard Rose and Superfine Rainbow. Next is Kong Jr. Green Halo. Its leaves are pretty big. You don't see it here because I recently beheaded it and it's trying to grow its side offsets. The leaves are yellow with a very light yellow-green margin. Moving on to a next young plant. This is Kong Salmon Pink. It is a large variety as well. You don't see it here because I beheaded it recently and you see the young growth, but the leaves are gonna be pretty big. It's different from the original Kong Rose by the margin to be much larger and lighter green, and also the center is pinkish orangey like a salmon. Another large variety of Coleus is Pineapple Beauty. It has yellow-green leaves with the burgundy blotches and thin burgundy edge on the scallop leaves. This is a great variety for communal pot. You can plant it with something else, like this little guy is Terra Pink Poodle. It's so cute. It's one of my favorite ones. You can see it's still a young plant. It has a very low leaves with the bright pink center and green, white, and burgundy feathers framing the leaf. Next one is Coleus Kong Red. It didn't get into its true colors, but I love how the sunlight plays on the leaf and you can see how gorgeous it's going to be when it matures. As it matures, the leaves are going to be a dark green with the burgundy or dark red centers and very defined veins. Next is Coleus from Fairway collection, Fairway Red Ruby. It has dark burgundy leaves with red speckles and veins, framed with the light green margin with the yellow speckles. This is Wizard Coral Sunrise. It has a dark red leaves with salmon pink center and veins. The new growth looks almost purplish. It adds a bright spot of color when you plant it together with the greener variety, like this one. This one is Fairway Mosaic. It's very close to the Kong Mosaic, but the leaves are a little bit elongated and it's not a solid green, but it has yellow speckles, as you can see here, and the leaves edges are very nicely scalloped. Moving on to the darker variety, this is Colorblaze Royale Cherry Brandy. It is a gorgeous, deep, velvety burgundy color with a variegation of green. The leaves are elongated and deeply lobed. Not only this variety branches very well, the stem itself is covered with the little leaves that adds the fullness. This little guy is another showstopper. It's called Wizard Scarlet. It has a gorgeous deep red leaves with the darker speckles and the yellow-green margin with the yellow or light speckles. As you can see, it's a still pretty young plant. As it matures, it's not gonna grow too big and will stay compact. The next beauty is Pinkplosion. The leaves combine colors of hot pink, cream, and lime green. I have it in the sun, so my green turned a little bit olive. But if you place it in the shade, it's gonna give you the right colors. Next is Coleus Stormy Weather. This is an absolutely fun plant to grow because I haven't seen two stormy weather Coleus that would look the same. It has lime green leaves with the splashes of burgundy, red, cream, and yellow blushing. No less beautiful, Colorblaze Royal Apple Brandy. It has elongated, deeply serrated leaves of velvety red and yellow-green colors. This Coleus will create a great contrast with the lighter variety, like this one, which is called Wild Lime. It has a very serrated yellow-green leaves with yellow speckles. The edges have multiple teeth and add nice texture to the plant. And next to it, another green variety, Kong Jr. Lime Vein. It has a large lime leaves with the dark burgundy veins. This is still a young plant and it hasn't got into its mature size yet. In contrast, this FlameThrower Habanero is already a mature plant. It features elongated, deeply serrated leaves of warm orange. Sometimes you can spot a green variegation on the leaves that adds the charm to this plant. This is a compact variety of Coleus called Electric Slide. It has cream yellow leaves with the green blotches, and the veins are turning red under the right condition. And my plant hasn't got its colors yet, but it's going there. Let's conclude part number 1 with this gorgeous Coleus Defiance. It features large elongated leaves with the deep red velvety center and the white yellow margin. As you can see, Coleus comes in various colors and shapes, and you're never gonna get bored growing Coleus in your garden or in your home.